guys, welcome back to the daily vlog. If you're new here, we're Sean and Tyler. We are two husbands. We're in the process of becoming parents. We are snowed in still. We are, we have cabin fever pretty bad. I say snowed in, schools are still closed here. We have been I have not left the house since Saturday. It is currently Wednesday night, January 8th, and I am going stir crazy, but we are going, our local Mexican restaurant is open. It's down the road from us. We're able to go. Tyler actually did take a little route out earlier just to see the roads, and he went to the gym. And like when I tell you we have done nothing for 2 days, 3 days, I mean, we have done nothing. That is why we have not, I think yesterday was one of the first days where we did not pick up a camera in any capacity in like several months. But we're gonna go get Mexican food with one of Tyler's friends, to get out of the house. It is like walking distance, but we're still gonna drive. I cleared out like the walkway to my car earlier, just to get it cleared. But no, it's still, it has been so cold that none of the snow has melted off. It's been absolutely nuts. And I say this with like an immense privilege. If you are one of our followers who lives in the LA area, I hope you're safe. I hope everything is as okay as it can be. Our hearts are with you. We're gonna go get dinner here in a little bit just to literally get out of the house, but it's Wednesday night. I don't think I've ever started a vlog at like nighttime before, but we're gonna take this for a couple of days. Then when we get back from that, we're gonna film our Q&A, our long way to Q&A. We're gonna do that and then just hang out. We are gonna use like today and tomorrow to like get out of the house and run some errands and do what we need to do, because on Friday it is snowing again. And our current forecast is what, 4 to 7 inches of snow? Tyler? 2 to 5. Better. So we have 2 to 5 more inches of snow coming, but it's on top of what is already here, which is just unfortunate. I don't want to just belabor about the weather, so enjoy the vlog. This will be another couple of days just of us being at home. I hope you guys enjoyed like the new transitions. We have been like used our downtime to like look at ways to improve our channel and like kind of redo some of our branding, and we're still working on it, but like enjoy this transition. If you didn't miss it earlier, here it is again. So happy to be out in public today. Our car did slide on the way over here, but
it's like the main roads are fine, the new roads are just like.
But this is a Louisville delicacy. I also feel like all of your like Mexican restaurants, like your main Mexican restaurants, are like the same. So, like everyone I've been to, like has been like Shepherd's the ones just like going here.
Hello guys, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you? What I was saying was there are like good Mexican restaurants everywhere, but I feel like like the one in Corbin is just like this one.
I get weird and nervy if I'm like recording and somebody comes up.
It's not that big. No one cares.
It's almost like I act like I'm doing something criminal. I like freeze.
It's not that big, but no one cares. Yeah, no one cares if you film in public. Just record your life. Back home. What do you think?
What do you mean?
Just, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that my arm is hurting because Sean threw a block of ice at me.
What? Now, why did I throw ice at you?
Because I threw a snowball at him, and then he proceeded to throw a chunk of ice at me.
How was I supposed to know what I picked up was ice? I can't be held accountable for my actions. We got home from we just got home from the Mexican restaurant. It slayed. Getting out of the house felt good. We are about to film. I had a margarita, a jumbo-sized margarita, and I'm gonna have another one, like a little Cayman Jacks moment. These are really good. They've been in the fridge for months. But we're gonna film our Q&A, so it's gonna be a little. Well, Tyler's not inebriated, but it's gonna be a little like boozy Q&A.
Well.
Oh, okay. He is. But yeah, we're gonna film our Q&A and then get on with our life.
Good morning, guys. It is currently 10 a.m. It is January 9th. The next day,
We have had a slow start to this morning. We woke up quite a bit later than we usually wake up, both of us, and I was just telling Sean, I don't know, like, we didn't go to bed that much later than we usually do, so I don't know what's going on there. We got up around the same time this morning, and it was much later than we both usually do. Sean's working today. I'm going to the gym again in like 2 hours, which is, I'm like, damn, because I woke up late, the time from which I woke up to when I'm like doing my stuff is quicker. But so I'm going to the gym, not going anywhere else after that, just coming home. But we're going to see The Last Showgirl tonight with Pamela Anderson, which I'm super excited to see. I don't know if any of you all have seen the previews. Miley did what would you call it? The original song, I guess, for the film. And then Andrew Wyatt, who produces a lot of Miley's stuff, he did like the score and the soundtrack. He also worked on Barbie. But the movie is about basically like aging, like and how how industries and like Hollywood treats aging women. And I've just seen clips of Pamela Anderson talking about it, and obviously Pamela Anderson was like a huge like sex icon in the 90s, and she's obviously older now, and just like how industries and people tend to treat women as they start to age. I think there's been a lot of conversation around that recently too, with like Demi Moore, where she just did The Substance. Sean didn't watch The Substance. I think he would actually, he didn't want to watch it when he saw the preview, and he didn't want to watch it, so I went by myself. But there's been a lot of conversation around The Substance this award season, because Demi Moore has got a lot of acclaim and awards for it, and she has said like she's been doing this for a long time. I think she's 60, and she was saying this is the first time like she's receiving this like acclaim and awards as like an actress. And like she said some producer told her when she was younger that she was like a popcorn actress, essentially, like that she was never gonna get this sort of acclaim. I don't know. I really liked The Substance, so if you haven't watched it, I would recommend it. I would like to rewatch it actually. But yeah, so I want to see this, and Sean saw the previews for The Last Showgirl, and he also wants to see it. So we're gonna go see that tonight, because we may get snowed in again this weekend. For Sunday, it's supposed to get up to like almost 40, so hopefully the snow will start to go away after this weekend. But as of right now, it's looking like we're going to be spending another weekend at home, and so we are gonna just get out today to curb any of that before we are stuck in the house again. Also, just want to add, since I was talking about that, if any of you all watching are in Southern California or in LA, my thoughts are with you, my heart is with you. I just think it's absolutely terrible what's going on there. I didn't realize how bad it was until like yesterday, and then I was texting Sean about it because I kept seeing stories from like a lot of other YouTubers and just like celebrities and stuff that I follow. Obviously LA is very like populous in that regard, but I mean the whole freaking city is like on fire, and that is just, it's like so sad. I can't imagine like anybody like losing everything you have. Is just like, that is devastating. So hearts and thoughts with anyone there.
It is crazy seeing the stuff in LA. That was like one of the first cities we traveled to together, actually. There's a story behind it, but that's not the point. It's crazy that our second largest city is just
on fire. Yeah.
And I don't have words for it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's so sad.
It puts into perspective me complaining about being like snowed in.
I said that to Sean yesterday. I texted him and I was like, well, like, because I went to my gym yesterday and everybody was talking about like cabin fever essentially, and I told Sean, I was like, yeah, like, I don't know, it put things into perspective, because I was like, here we are complaining about like being stuck in our homes, and there are so many people who, like, actively their home is up in flames. So like, how lucky are we to have this home? Yeah, it does put things into perspective, and I do like to try to reframe my mindset in that way with different things. But I just wanted to hop on here and say good morning. This was a little yapping intro, and we will catch up with you all later in the day.
Hello guys. I just got off the phone with my mom and she was like, I like your hoodie. And I was like, that's funny because you bought it. She bought this hoodie for me when I was in college. The Weekend had like an H&M collection. I would love to I need to Google and go back and see what all they had.
Hey, vlog. Haven't seen you today.
But this is what I picked from that collection when it dropped. I remember I sent the hoodie to my mom and I was like, hey, will you get this for me? And she did. And yeah. So, so I saw, her name is Hidden Louisville on Instagram, and she posts different restaurants and coffee shops and stuff around Louisville, and then she also posts stuff that's hidden on menus and stuff. Anyways, she posted this drink and it's called the Iced Woodsman, and it's from Quill's Coffee, and it was a seasonal drink last year, and then apparently it did so well they will make it year round. It's not on there, when you walk up, it's not on their menu, but if you ask for it, they will make it. So I walked up there and asked for one, and they made it. It is brown sugar and cinnamon, and I'm gonna try it for you all. It is really good. It's also pretty. I don't know how to it's just, when she posted the photo of it, I was like, oh, that looks so good. And I think Quill's is one of the better local coffee shops that we have around here. And also, they were actually talking about it when I was in there. A lot of these businesses have not had a lot of foot traffic the past couple of days, and they have not had as much business, or had no business because they had to close. And so, last night we went to our local restaurant, and then today I got a drink from a local coffee shop. Just want to make sure that we're taking care of our local businesses that may be hurting due to this weather. Because like Sean has talked about, he owned a business at one point, and the snow and people getting out and all that really does affect foot traffic. And when you're a small business, a couple of days of no business is a big deal. So, yep. But yeah, this is really good. So if you're ever in Louisville, because I know we have some people that watch that are in Kentucky or in Lexington. We've had some comments from people in Lexington. I don't think we've ever had anybody comment and say that they were in Louisville, but we have had some Lexington comments.
But they're people who used to live here.
But if you're ever in Louisville, this is really good. Lexington has the best coffee scene, though. I think I've said that. There are so many good coffee shops in Lexington. Lussy, I don't know if it's Lussy Brown Bar. I think it's a queer-owned coffee shop. So good in Lexington. 3rd Street, so good. Coffee Times. What else? Old School. There's just so many good coffee. I didn't say that right. There's so much good coffee in Lexington. So I was telling Sean the other day that one of my favorite things, just in general, is my post-workout shower routine. So I thought it would be fun to I just came up the stairs, so I'm labored breathing. I thought it would be fun to show you guys that, what I do and what I use. So first of all, I use this Prequel Glenser, and I've been using this for a while now. I actually heard Stephen Maria talk about this brand on his videos, and I checked it out. I really liked it. They're in Target. Yeah, so I think this is the one that I'm routinely using now. But I usually just throw that on in the shower. And then I use this, which I'm going to put it on right now. I use this caffeine solution from The Ordinary, and it's supposed to be good just for dark circles and under your eyes. I've also been using that for a while. I kind of want to try the Rim Beauty under eye cream.
And I think I might try just like give that a spin when I run out of this. But I've also seen lately, like on YouTube, and when we were watching my fam the other day, she's talking about how like not buying any other products of that variety until you run out of it. So I do want to try the Rim Beauty eye cream, but I'm gonna wait till I run out of this. And so I do that, and then I just use the regular like CeraVe moisturizer. I put that on my face, and then I use this Papatui deodorant. It's sandalwood suede. I like that. And then I also I put the Papatui enhancing tattoo stick on my tattoos, and it's supposed to just help like rejuvenate your skin there and like keep your protect your ink. And so I've been using this for like a while now. I think it's like especially good to use during the summer, but I like it quite a bit. So, and it lasts a pretty good while without having to like buy another one. And there's no like residue from it, so that's nice too. And then I love this lotion. It's honestly the best lotion I've ever used. The Vanilla Cashmere EOS. And I usually just like blot that like on my neck and on my like arms and chest after I get out of the shower. And it smells so good. And then lastly, where I've grown my hair out and my bangs have gotten where they like hang like this, I just use sea salt spray to get my bangs to like settle and lay. And so I just push my hair back and spray that. But I like sea salt spray a lot because it does a good job of holding my hair in place, but it's not as like sticky as like say hairspray. And this is, I think it's pronounced Craft hair care, but it's with a V. I don't know. I got it on Amazon. So yeah, that is like my little post-shower routine. If I have a pimple or something, I'll throw a pimple patch on, but I just like really enjoy it. Like when I finish doing that, I just feel like so rejuvenated. Almost 6. Sean just finished working. He is, I think, making us a teriyaki chicken and rice wings, it looks like.
Exactly.
That's another one of the things I really like when Sean does. It's just really good. But so that's what we're doing for dinner, and then we're going to see The Last Showgirl. I've talked about it on the vlog. I've mentioned wanting to see it on the vlog a couple times. Long story short, it's about Pamela Anderson is the lead. She is playing a Las Vegas showgirl who has aged, and her time is up on the stage essentially. And it's about like how women it's a metaphor basically for how women in Hollywood are treated as they age. I've seen a lot of stuff about Pamela Anderson recently. I've heard she's really good in this role.
Well, Beyonce was Pamela Anderson for Halloween.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I'm excited to see it. I think it's a big role for her, so I think it'll be really good. It's only an hour and a half, so
it's
good.
It is a work night, school night. It's actually not school night because schools are closed tomorrow. They've been closed all week. Our storm is what we just had was a snowstorm. It is technically, by any other year standards, it would be a snowstorm. Yeah. But it's like about half the snow that we got last weekend. But it was supposed to come tomorrow night. It is now coming tomorrow morning.
But the snow on the ground from last week's is still there because it's not gotten above freezing, and we're supposed to get 3 to 5 more inches tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have to cancel out of an abundance of caution, I'm gonna cancel my workout class for tomorrow at noon because they're saying it's supposed to start at like 9 or 10 a.m. now, and if like from 9 a.m. to noon, that a lot of snow could accumulate. So, boo.
I'm over it.
So I don't think we're leaving the house again this weekend, and that is why we wanted to get out tonight and see this movie, because we very well may be home Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
It's finally good above freezing on
Monday. So,
But what's our pressure cooker's beeping? That's what that is. I wash my hands. So.
but yeah, I just wanted to hop on here real quick, let you all know what we're up to. We are gonna go see The Last Showgirl, and of course, we will let you all know our thoughts and what we think about it.
I'd bet that our AMC that barely has like working soda fountains like would not have like cleared their parking lot. So I was like, yeah, I'm sure they did. This is a sheet of ice that we are standing on and parked on. The roads were mostly clear though. It's just this part. But I'm putting this camera away because y'all ain't about to catch me falling. Tundra. It'd be nice to be able to leave, man.
It is so cold. We just got out of the movie.
The parking lot's like icy, and I'm like, there are people walking behind us, and I was terrified I was gonna slip and end up on. Well, I'm already on the internet, but like they would record me, and if I crashed out in that parking lot, I would have laid there until tomorrow.
It was a slip and slide. It was a slip. It was like you could have went ice skating in that parking lot.
Yeah, and I'm like driving out of it now, and it's like,
I really enjoyed it.
The roads are clear though.
So the Last Showgirl, I really enjoyed it. I would probably give it. I'll probably give it a 4, 3.5 or a 4. I think I was telling Sean when we walked out that it made me reflect and think on like aging, like myself aging, and just aging in general, and how we as a society look at and treat people as they age. And then it made me think about parents and like how your parents aren't perfect, and this is their first time going through life, and obviously when you're a child you don't understand like the nuances and everything that goes into your parents' own struggles. So yeah, it made me think about those kind of things, and
how your parent has like a life outside of being
like how your parent is a person outside of
it's not just like
being
a side,
your parent.
not just like a side character in your quest.
Yeah, they are their own person, and they had a life before you and a childhood and all those things. That movie made me think about that too, and I thought Pamela Anderson did a really, really good job, and I think that's what sold the movie. Really was Pamela Anderson. Like, I don't know. I think she did a really good job, and I can see why she's like everywhere this award season.
I would give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I liked it for the same reasons Tyler liked it. I just felt like the pacing left me bored sometimes. Like, I got up to use the restroom at one point in the movie, came back, and I think the same thing was happening.
Yeah.
But like, it was beautifully shot. I really
that's
liked
the camera. Yes, the cinematography of it was very pretty. Yeah.
I really liked how we didn't like see the show until like the very end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was just
and
like,
the very end of the show is a Miley song.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I just felt like that at this car in front of me, like it's no on top of it. I feel like it's gonna fly off and hit our car. But yeah, I felt like it lost me on like the pacing of the film a little bit. But I mean, Brenda Song was in there, Pamela Anderson was in there, Batista was in there, Billy Lord was in there. So I mean, it was a good cast. Like they were all like good actors and actresses. But yeah, 3 out of 5 for me.
And then Miley's song being at the end, I was like,
Yeah.
I've honestly been streaming that song since it came out. Me streaming Miley's song, I know. But like, I'm not a big like slower tempo person, and like that's like one of my favorite. It's honestly probably one of my favorite slower tempo songs of Miley's. I think it's really pretty. But yeah, we're headed back home now. I think we're gonna close the vlog here, and
like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all of those things, and we will catch you in the next one.